Since, for, and from. Now, a lot of English learners mix these words up and make very basic mistakes with them, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to make the differences very, very clear so that by the end of this lesson, you will think, wow, the difference between since, for, and from is actually really easy. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, let's start with since, then for, and then from. I'll teach you the rules, and then once you have learned the simple rules, we will do 10 questions together so that you can see how easy it is to choose the right word every time. So first, since. When do we use this word? Well, we use since plus a specific moment in time. And a moment can be a clock time, like 3 minutes past 1, a date, a month, a year, an age, a specific event. For example, I've lived here since 2018. She has studied English since January. We've been friends since we were 8. It's been raining since lunchtime. Just be careful of the grammar because we use since with the present perfect or present perfect continuous tense. Like I have lived here since, or I have been living here since 2018. Oh, and if you want to learn the difference between those two tenses, just watch that video up there. By the way, if you don't know me, I'm Greg, and I've helped thousands of students reach an advanced level of English fluency, both through my online courses and on this YouTube channel, where I publish a new video every Friday. So if you want to reach an advanced level of English, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as with all my lessons, this lesson comes with a class worksheet which you can download free. And when you download this one today, you will also get access to another worksheet which explains all preposition rules in English: in, on, at, for, from. So it's a fantastic resource. There's a link to download that up there. You can also scan the QR code, and I've put a link in the description for you too. And it's free. It's my gift to you. Okay, so let's have a look at when we use for now. So we used since, remember, for a specific moment. Well, we use for a duration, a quantity of time. So a duration can be a certain number of minutes, hours, months, years, ages, basically any time period. For example, I've lived here for 5 years. She's been studying English for 2 hours. Okay, now we can use this for a variety of tenses. The most common ones are the present perfect, which basically means for a quantity of time until now. For example, we've been friends for ages. So ages, but until now. He has been waiting for 20 minutes. Again, so 20 minutes have happened since he started waiting until now. We can also use it in the past simple for completed actions, okay, that both started and finished, but lasted a certain quantity of time. For example, I knew her for years before we got married. Okay, years. This duration was completed before we got married. Dinosaurs existed for millions of years. Again, that's a completed duration. It's not until now. But whether we use this in the present perfect or the past simple or the future or whichever tense, the idea is always duration, or how long an action lasted. Okay, let's have a look at from now. And from is a little bit different. You see, from shows the starting point, but it does not connect the action to now. It simply tells us where or when something begins. And this usually works with to, until, or till. Okay, and these are words that we use to show the finishing point. So for example, I work from 9 to 5. Okay, from 9, that's the starting point, to 5 is the finishing point. The museum opens from 10 o'clock. Okay, here we're not even mentioning the finishing point, but we know the starting point, which is 10 o'clock. Okay, and it doesn't just have to be about time. We could say we'll be on holiday from the 3rd to the 12th. Okay, the 3rd of the month is the starting point, and the 12th is the ending point. So just notice the difference here. Since 2018, that means continuing until now. But if we simply say from 2018, we're expressing the starting point, but there is no connection between that and the present. Okay, maybe it doesn't happen now in the present. Maybe it does. We don't know. The grammar doesn't tell us. But we know that whatever we're talking about started in 2018. Okay, let's have a look now at this test. Keep a note of how many you get right, and please put your number in the comments. Please, I really want to see how you did. Okay, let's go. Maybe you've seen other similar videos that I've done, but you have 3 seconds to answer the question, and then I will give you the answer and explain why. So, number 1, we've been friends high school. Since. Is high school a quantity or a time, or a period of time? Well, no, not really, but it implies that period of our life. We could say we've been friends since we were at high school. It's not necessary. It's totally obvious if we say we've been friends since high school. It's obvious that we are using a specific moment in time in the past, and that specific moment is the period of our lives when we were at high school. Okay, not everything has to follow the grammar rules exactly. All right, number 2. We've known each other ages. 4. Here we have a duration of time, which is ages, which is just a common everyday English term for a long time. Ages. I've been waiting for ages. We've known each other for ages. Okay, were they difficult, those two? Okay, number 3. I'll be on holiday the 15th to the 20th. From. Okay, when we're talking about a starting date and a finishing date, then it's from to. From the 15th to the 20th. All right, next one. She's worked here last summer. Since. All right, last summer is a specific moment in the past. It's connected to the present. Okay, she still works here now. When did she start? Last summer. She's worked here since last summer. Okay, remember you can get my rather lovely worksheet from this lesson, which also comes with a full explanation of all English prepositions. You can download that free by clicking the link in the description. All right, next question. I've improved a lot. I started practicing daily. Since. Okay, so when I said that since is followed by a specific moment in time, that specific moment can be an action that happened in the past. Here the action is when you started practicing daily. Since I started practicing daily. Okay, when was that? January, okay? So, since January. It's the same thing, okay? We're specifying either with the name of the month or the action that happened. We're specifying a specific moment in the past. Okay, easy one. I've lived here 2018. Since. Okay, yes, a specific moment in the past. Here we are actually mentioning that specific moment, 2018. All right, the next one. I've lived here many years. 4. Okay, for many years. Again, many years is a quantity of time, so we use for. Okay, next one. I've been studying French 2 hours. 4. Okay, 2 hours is a quantity of time, so we need 4. Easy. What about this one? I've been ill Monday morning. Since. I've been ill since Monday morning. Again, Monday morning is a specific moment in the past. Easy. And I learned German at the age of 13. From, okay? We are specifying the starting point of an action. This is true in my situation. I don't learn German now though. And in this sentence, there is no connection between the starting point and now. In my case, I learned German for 2 years. From the age of 13. From the age of 13 specifies when I started. Okay, so how did you do? Remember to put your result in the comment. And as you might have noticed, the difference between the present perfect and the past simple is really, really important. You need those two tenses and you need to use them accurately when you're using since and from in English. And if you want to learn 3 very simple rules so you always know whether to use the present perfect or past simple, then I made that video for you. So watch that next. There's the worksheet from this lesson, plus all the English preposition rules. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.